Hi guys, and welcome to another beer review. Feels so good. It is so warm right now, and I've had to deal with stupid people today. Although I did get given some onions because I helped an old farmer loading up his truck, so that was nice, and that water tastes odd. But yeah, it's just absolutely sweltering right now in Germany, and it's not even summer yet, so expect, just like last year, lots of whinging and whining when I do beer reviews. But yeah, so just done the hoovering. I'm absolutely sweating my arse off. Not wearing any pants, so don't worry, I won't be standing up in this review. And yeah, you probably think to yourself, oh, that's really nice and bright outside. No, it isn't. It's horrible. So anyway, I thought I'd have a beer to cool down a little bit, even though I'm going to be having a couple of beers the night of recording this video with Dean, doing a couple of beer reviews. And then a couple of days later, my dad's coming from England, so we're going to be drinking then. And of course, the Craft Beer Festival will be on. So yeah, I wanted to have a little quiet week or so before the festival started, but that just didn't happen. So anyway, we're going over to a brewery that I do like, and they're one of the big boys. In fact, I think these could be one of the top three biggest brewery conglomerates here in Germany. And yeah, we're going over to the Krombacher Brewery, or Brauerei, and we're looking at a beer part of the Brautradition range, and it's the unfiltered Dunkel beer. And you're probably thinking, Dunkel beer? It's a little bit warm for a Dunkel beer. When they're chilled down a bit, they can be refreshing. Any beer can be refreshing when they're chilled down a bit, and my glasses are all blurry. But yeah, this is clocking in at 5% ABV, brewed with barley malts, water, hops, hop extract, and yeast. And yeah, natural ingredients. So yeah, Krombacher drank a lot of their beers over the time of being here in Germany. And I saw this and I thought, oh, I've not seen that before. I'll pick up a bottle, because it's one of those times where it might be widely available, but sometimes you just end up not seeing the beer again. So I thought I'd pick one up. And I won't lie, it has been in the freezer for about 10 minutes. It was in the fridge as well. Picked it up today about an hour ago, so it's not absolutely chilled down or anything like that. So I should still be able to get some good flavours in there. But I really like the bottle design, and of course with my purposeful bad lighting choice, you can't really see that, but it's got nice little etchings on the glass. And yeah, it looks really nice, like a torn parchment sort of look with the label. Nice label on the neck doing the same thing, and then you've got a seal on there as well, and a lovely little bowl cap. So yeah, it looks good so far. Definitely a cap and a label to add to the collection, and that feels nice and cold on my bare leg. And yep, bottle cap's on the floor. Let's give this one a go. So, I absolutely love this glass. I never thought I'd like it, because I always thought these glasses, because they have the way the stem is, it's just going to warm your beer up. But I don't know, it feels so satisfying when it's full. Even though the Spiegelau glasses are a little bit delicate for my liking, and I know for a fact that I'm probably going to break this one. So yeah, beer in a glass then. It looks pitch black on your end. Apologies about that. Almost looks like a bottle of Guinness there. Let me just see if I can change the lighting a little bit. No, that's just completely messed it up. But yeah, you definitely get those brown tones when I have it like this. Not completely opaque, nice and see-through, but yeah, a lovely sort of cola look to it. Nice slight ruby reddish hues, a little bit of like a mahogany, and of course you can see it nicely in the stem or the base or the shaft of the glass. And yeah, very, I don't know, it's not exactly the most full-bodied looking beer or anything like that, but it's got a real sense of girth to it. And beer, I don't know why I use the word girth in relation to beer, that's disgusting. So beer poured with about 2 fingers worth of slightly off-white head, nice compact bubbles, a little bit foamy as well. So yeah, it's definitely looking good. It just, I don't know, the way I see it, it looks like a glass of Pepsi or Diet Coke or something like that. Anyway, let's give it a sniff. And you get that lovely, slightly roasted malt in there. And it's got that slight damp muskiness as well, but not too much. Get a little bit of like a ginger biscuit aroma too in there. And like a cake batter sort of thing going on. But yeah, lovely gentle hop character coming through, adding a bit of earthiness and a slight bit of spice. But yeah, it's a really lovely smelling Dunkel beer actually. Really, really nice. Yeah, smells lovely. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, guys. That's hit the spot right there. Excuse me. It's a lovely example of a Dunkel beer. Lovely, excuse the beeping outside. Lovely sort of medium mouthfeel to it. Not too heavy, not too light. Nice gentle carbonation which just helps lift the beer and distribute it around the palate beautifully. That foamy head mixing in adds a nice sort of like almost like Rauch beer bitterness to it. Like very slightly though, very, very slightly. I have to keep adjusting this light. Oh, it's gone completely dark. It's a mess of video, I know, but I don't care. Anyway, yeah, this is it's going down to treat this, guys. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like nutty notes in there. Lovely malt character. It's got this like syrupy feel to it as well. And just like on the aroma, that hoppy bitterness comes through really, really nicely. You get like little bits of white pepper in there. This nice woody earthiness as well. It's not as sweet on the palate as it is on the aroma. So it's not one of those beers that's going to get really sickly. I mean, it could do. If you're going to do a session on Dunkel beers, you're probably going to feel a little bit more, not sick, but you're going to be like, oh, I can't drink anymore, before you would do like, let's say, a Hellas beer or a Pilsner or something like that. But it's still damn sessionable. Very tasty, very thirst quenching. It's got a nice sense of character to it as well. Lovely, cakey, roasty tones in there as well, but not too heavy. And yeah, very, very pleasantly surprised by this one. It's just so drinkable. It really, really is. Now, I know for a fact that the fact that it's so hot right now, and I needed, well, I didn't need a beer, but I was in the mood for a beer. I am probably gonna, sing the praises of this beer a lot more than if, let's say, if I was to have this in the middle of autumn or something like that at room temperature. But you still get all that flavour even when you chill it down, which is really, really nice. So this is probably a biased score. I know the legitimacy of rating and scoring beers has been brought up quite a few times within certain circles and that sort of thing. But yeah, this beer on its own merits, it's actually one of the best Dunkel beers, legitimately one of the best Dunkel beers that I've drank in a long time, to be honest. Yeah, it's just a lovely beer. It's simple, but it's got character. It's not overly robust. It's not overly complex or anything like that. But it's got its own personality. It's not just another Dunkel beer. And I've got to admit, the style, even though it's like a sub-style of a lager, essentially, it's not one that I would gravitate to. I'd more go for like a Hellas as opposed to a Dunkel. But this is, it's got that refreshment factor to it. It's got those lovely flavours, slight robustness. It works well in this sweltering heat, and it's also going to be a nice little sort of winter, warmer, comforting sort of drink come, past August or going on that time of the year. Can't even talk properly. So yeah, in terms of a rating then, on Krombacher's unfiltered or natural dunkel, I'm going to give this one a very solid 9 out of 10. This is one of those beers that I'd imagine would pop up on something like Beers of Europe every now and then for the guys back in the UK. But if you find yourself in Germany and you come across this bottle, give it a go. Don't let the fact that it's Krombacher put you off. You know, the big boys can produce good beers, and they've got the reputations for making good beers for a reason. You know, it can't just be all craft 24/7. So, yeah, Krombacher's Brautradition Dunkel, 9 out of 10, fantastic stuff. Tick all the boxes. Wish I'd have picked up a couple bottles now. So if you have tried it, as always, let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments down below. Check out Krombacher as well. Any Krombacher related reviews will be included in the description box. If any of my friends have reviewed this, their reviews will be included also. And yeah, let me know some of your favourite Dunkel beers, and let me know some of your favourite bigger breweries who you like. And I'm not going to judge. I don't care if you like Carlsberg, I don't care if you like Marston's, I don't care if you like Beck's, I don't care if you like, you know, Baltica or whatever. You know, people like what they like, and I don't think people should be judged for what they like at the end of the day, because it's beer. Beer should bring people together, not divide people, and I think a lot of people forget that, and they just look past that, and they use beer to snipe at people and you know, put themselves on this pedestal, and at the end of the day it's just a fucking beverage. But this one is a damn nice one. Anyway, another long video from me, apologies about that, but yeah, it's always good when I put myself out there whining like a little bitch, I suppose. And yeah, I've got to do the washing up now, so that's going to be fun. Anyway, see you guys later, and hope you'll join me next time, and hopefully you will stay subscribed. Cheers.